Today, our journey takes us through the breathtaking landscapes of Ladakh. We will travel through the world's highest desert, observe wild animals, and visit a viewpoint in Khardung, with a view of a Pakistani village. Along the road, we'll enjoy scenic viewpoints, explore the village, and experience a camel safari in the sand dunes of Hunder. So let's begin our adventure. In the previous episode, we visited some caves before returning to our room for breakfast. From there, we headed to Khardung. We originally planned to visit the sand dunes in the evening, but decided to go earlier due to a delay. Hunder, with its extensive sand dunes, resembles the deserts of Arab countries. Camel safaris are available here, typically in the evenings. We decided to take a walk through the sand for a while. The Shaikh River, surrounded by mountains on both sides, has areas where the riverbed is filled with sand, making it look like a desert. In some places, the river stretches up to 2 kilometers wide. When walking in these areas, it doesn't feel like a river but more like a desert. However, some paths do have small water flows, maintaining its identity as a river. From July onwards, the area becomes greener, adding to its beauty. Vehicles are allowed in sandy areas, and a two-wheel drive vehicles can navigate where paths already exist. But a four-wheel drive is needed for other areas. Ladakh experiences sand winds similar to those in deserts, causing the dunes to shift with wind. During strong winds, sand flows visibly, making it difficult to keep your eyes open. Hunder is the capital of Nubra Valley. It became a part of India during independence. Hunder, located in Nubra Valley, has a very small population. Most residents are farmers, shepherds, or military personnel, with limited job opportunities. Camel safaris and resorts provide alternative sources of income. Since the camel safari is scheduled for the evening, we plan to visit the famous monastery on the side of the valley first. From there, we can get a full view of Nubra Valley. This monastery, named Diskit Gompa, is one of the oldest Buddhist temples in Ladakh and the largest monastery in Nubra. A 33-meter high Buddha statue is the major tourist attraction. This statue, symbolizing peace, was constructed between 2006 and 2010, with the 14th Dalai Lama performing the ritual. The statue faces Nubra Valley and the Shaikh River, with its gaze directed towards Pakistan, conveying a message of peace. From this vantage point, the entire village is visible. Ladakh is mostly desert, so any greenery indicates a village. Ladakh is not like other tourist destinations in India. Its unique geography sets it apart. Visitors must make some sacrifices when traveling here. In Leh town, there are many restaurants and hotels offering good food, but finding quality food along the way can be challenging. After a kilometer or so, you might have to settle for Maggi or momos at local tea shops. We are heading to a village near the Pakistan border. The grey-colored mountains stretch for kilometers. Despite the lack of transportation and amenities, the roads are excellent, likely due to the strategic importance of the border area. There are extra spaces every kilometer for vehicles to stop. Our journey follows the Shoik River from the beginning. This is the main river, but the water level is low due to the winter season. It will fill up in summer when the snow melts. We passed an iron hanging bridge, easy to build and repair, commonly seen in border areas. Its platform is made of wood and only one vehicle can cross at a time. Cedar trees from Kashmir and Ladakh are used to make these bridges. On the other side of the bridge, we saw some goats coming to the river. These are Ladakh urial, a species unique to the region. Ladakh is home to various goat-like animals, with ibex and blue sheep being the most common. The urial is rare and tends to avoid human-populated areas, making sightings difficult. We also spotted a chukar, a bird that blends into the soil due to its color, making it hard to spot. The military trucks are a common sight in Ladakh, providing a sense of security. The main attractions for tourists in Ladakh are the endless roads, scenic drives, and breathtaking views that are unmatched in India. Due to its proximity to China and Pakistan, tourist access can be restricted during potential conflicts, which would be a significant loss for travel enthusiasts. Don't miss the views in Ladakh. If you have the chance to visit in this season, don't postpone your trip. The best season is to visit from April to October, with August and September being ideal. I came here through a package arranged by Suresh. If you need any information about Ladakh, you can contact him, and I will add the phone number in the description box as well. We are on an incredible journey from Kanyakumari to K2, the second highest mountain in the world after Mount Everest, located in the Sichuan area. K2 is a formidable peak with a daunting statistic. 1 in 4 climbers who attempt to conquer it do not survive. Although K2 was once part of India, it is now under Pakistan's control, laying beyond the Indian line of control. We have reached a border near a military camp, just 3.5 kilometers away from the last village, Tal. From here, we can see a Pakistan-occupied village. Crossing a bridge, we are entering what was once a war zone. During the conflict, this area was held by Pakistan until India reclaimed 6 kilometers. For a time, Tang village was under Pakistani control. At the last village, there is a parking area and a few restaurants. Here, we must leave our vehicle and walk a short distance to a viewpoint where we can see Pakistan-occupied village. There is someone with binoculars offering views and explanations for 50 INR. The left side of the mountain is occupied by the Indian Army, while the right side is held by the Pakistani Army. Between these two mountains lies a village under Pakistani control, but it is actually an Indian village. Most people are aware of the territorial disputes between India and Pakistan, but few knew the extent of the land occupied by Pakistan. We are standing on a disputed point that, according to the map, is a part of India. However, Pakistan has taken control of a significant area, larger than the total area of Kerala. They established their border according to the line of control as per the ceasefire agreement. China is also doing the same, occupying territory on the right side, including a part marked on Pangong Lake, which we will visit tomorrow. After observing the Pakistan-controlled part of India, we are heading back. Both countries have their eyes on Kashmir and Ladakh. The area China has taken is uninhabited and covered in snow, while Pakistan has seized beautiful places and villages. The Pakistani military entered with the support of local villages. Now about our vehicle. We are traveling in a comfortable and reliable Maruti Jimny. The driving experience is excellent, and while other Maruti vehicles provide an okay feeling, the Jimny is very comfortable for front seat passengers. The back seats are small and can be tight for 3 people, but 2 can adjust comfortably. On our way, we reached a village with step-by-step terrace farming, which intrigued us to explore further. This inner village, not frequently visited by tourists, remains unnamed to us.
Hello!
Seeing children running around, it was clear that few outsiders had come here. We followed the path the children took, leading to an open field used for farming and grazing goats. These goats of the Pashmina variety have hair used for making shawls and clothing, making them quite valuable. The village consists of 25 houses built with stone and mud, 1 mobile tower and a single shop. The main sources of income are agriculture and goat farming. Water is available in summer, but the farming season has not yet begun. When the fields are full of greenery, the village looks incredibly beautiful. Nancy has bonded closely with the children, with smiles being the main form of communication as neither side understands the other's language. The children are adorable and reflect the innocence and beauty of the people in the Kashmir and Ladakh areas. The village has a large gap on its side and down towards a dangerous drop, which is a concern because there are many children over here. There is no wall to prevent them from entering the gap. We arrived by crossing the bridge over the river. Seeing the children made us want to enter their house, but we couldn't find any responsible adult. It was already 7 p.m, so it felt too late to enter anyone's home. Next time we visit Ladakh, we definitely want to spend more time over here. As we were leaving, more children appeared. We only had 4 to 5 chocolates and hadn't planned on visiting a village, so we didn't bring any sweets either. We tried to buy some at the village shop, but it was closed, and the shopkeeper's house is not in the village. The nearest shop is 25 kilometers away, so we left, feeling sad that we couldn't give any sweets to the children. We saw a blue sheep, which is mostly found in China. Males have big horns, and females have smaller ones. This one was a baby. Despite its name, the blue sheep is actually white. They live in areas where their color helps them blend, making them hard to spot. We reached the sand dunes before sunset and planned to try a camel safari. While talking about our journey in the Jimny, I didn't mention the mileage. In the Ladakh terrain, we got an average of 16 km per liter. Despite off-roading, driving in sand and using 4x4 mode, this is a good mileage. The vehicle is manual. The automatic version has lower mileage. The Hunder sand dunes camel safari is the main attraction over here. There are only two types of camels left in the world, the one-humped Arabian camel and the two-humped Mongolian camel. The Mongolian camels are found here. Only 6% of the world's camels are two-humped, and some of them are here in India. The camel ride lasts for 15 minutes. These animals have an interesting history in Ladakh. From the 2nd to the 15th century, there was a 6,400 kilometer route known as the Silk Road. Merchants used these camels to carry loads along the route. Although the main Silk Road wasn't here, a part of it passed through Ladakh, bringing the camels over here. A camel can walk 120 kilometers without rest, making them ideal for merchants. They can carry 500 to 600 kilograms, storing food and water in their humps as fat to survive long journeys without eating. After the camel safari, we returned to our room and continued our trip the next day, heading to Pangong Lake. This is the same Shaik river we saw yesterday. In the sand dunes area, there is a lot of sand, but here, there are mostly rolled stones. We are not taking a shortcut, this is the actual road. We are moving forward in the dried riverbed. The open area, surrounded by mountains and without trees, makes both us and the vehicle feel like moving forward. The Silk Road we mentioned earlier is something we studied in school. It was a trade route connecting different Asian countries, primarily used to transport silk from China, hence the name. The route facilitated cultural and agricultural exchanges between countries. Merchants travel from China through the area we are currently traversing, along the Shaik River to Pakistan and beyond, which is how the Mongolian camels reached Hunder. There used to be a road here, but the sand winds have filled it with sand. The Shaik River in the Nubra area is mostly sand, with rolled stones everywhere else. For a comfortable journey to Ladakh, you can take a car to stay warm and safe. However, to truly explore Ladakh, renting a bike is a great option. Riding a bike on the plain, straight roads between mountains and in the cold is a wonderful experience. Don't be misled by the river's current state. It overflows when the snow melts from July onwards. A week ago, there was a sudden rise in the water level causing a military tank accident in the Shaik River. Due to its proximity to China, there's a significant military presence over here. Our plan for today is to stay in Tanes near Pangong Lake and visit the lake tomorrow. On our way, we saw wild animals that are not seen in our village, the Pangong Lake and another frozen lake. We'll share more details in the next episode, so bye bye until then.